Good morning. Now, isn't that a different view? Actually, I think it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Good day. Happy Saturday. How about that? Isn't this a lovely view? That's that's my magnolia tree. Look at that. You can sit on that branch, limb. I don't know what to call it. Is it a branch or a limb? Probably I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I loved that tree when I first moved in because of that. And I would come out here and sit. It's not very comfortable, I'm not gonna lie, but still, I did it. But now I've grown to kind of, sort of, it's a love-hate relationship with the tree, really, because I hate the mess that it makes. Because I don't know if you've never had a magnolia tree, those leaves, oof, you can't hardly chop them up with a lawnmower. And it drops them all the time, and it drops seeds, which are big. You can hear them dropping, can't you? It has beautiful blooms. Hi, can you get down? Because I'm gonna stand up. Please, can you please? Okay, turn around, jump, jump. There you go. Alrighty, let's see. Let me show you a seed. For those who ain't from around here, this is a seed. It's a pod, actually, and it's full of seeds. Well, this one isn't because it's kind of deceased, but normally, I don't know if I can find a fresh one. Let's see. But the leaves, I hate them. Have I said I hate them? I hate them. Someone from the old neighborhood, Betty from the old neighborhood, told me, you're gonna learn to hate that magnolia tree. And I'm probably offending some people because magnolia trees are like staples in the South, you know? I was like, why would I ever hate a magnolia tree? They're beautiful, and they have beautiful blooms that smell wonderful. And she goes, yeah, but all of those little leaves in the ivy, they're gonna turn into little boats, and they're gonna hold water, and they're gonna draw mosquitoes. And I just have found that to be true, besides the ivy, that's the ever-growing ivy situation. But she said, you can rake them, but the next day there'll be just as many out there. And now that I have this overgrowing ivy situation, which I know everybody's given me what to do about it, it's overwhelming. It's truly overwhelming. I can't find a bloom right now. There was just a bloom on them last week, and I can't find a new seed pod. They're actually quite lovely when they first drop off the tree because they're kind of velvety feeling, and then they have beautiful red seeds inside the pod. I guess it's not time for them to drop. Well, here's a young one. They're actually pretty. It's not picking up on the light. Hello, hello. Don't mean to be pointing with you. There we go. Pointing at you with my middle finger, but anyway, that's a young'un. And it will continue to grow and grow seeds. And they do look quite lovely when you put them in a bowl. They do. And they'll kind of stay that way, you know. They don't get dried out. I don't know, why am I talking so much about magnolias? I don't know. Oh, almost. I thought I was going to hit my head. But it will be one of the things that I cut down when I have the money. And I'm sorry if that hurts anybody's feelings, but I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. But that magnolia bloom sure does smell lovely. Yes, it does. I was talking with Leanne, and she said her parents had a magnolia tree, and that her son Seth loved to climb the tree because, see, it's a good climbing tree. And the next time they went to, I think Nanny and Papa's is what they called them. I can't remember. Anyway, he was like, where's my tree? Where's my tree? He was a little, you know, eight-year-old. And her dad said, well, I cut it down. And he was like, you cut down my climbing tree. And he was like, I know, but they're so messy. Yeah, they're so messy. So now I'm one of those people that I'm like, hate magnolias. I mean, I love them. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want them in my yard. I just don't want them here because they are so messy. I want to keep my Japanese maples. I have 3 Japanese maples, and that's it. I want the rest of those trees cut down, and then I will plant probably like fruit trees or hardwood trees, you know. I will replace the trees, but to get all these trees cut down, I'm gonna have to have a lot more money than what I currently have, because to cut one of these trees down, it was $3,000 for one. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here that I want cut down. And that's ivy covered pine trees, some hardwoods, but they're ivy covered and they're dying. So yeah, anyway, we need to win the lottery. I don't know who we is. Me and the frog in my pocket need to win the lottery. Yeah, but let me show you the daily update on the garden because everything is looking amazing. Hold on. Are you ready for this? Are you really ready for this? Look at it. I mean, maybe a day or two and I can pull it. And I've got lots more growing. Uh-oh, where'd it go? There's one. And my cucumbers, they're looking a little wilty in this sun. They looked fine this morning, looking a little wilty, but they've got blooms. And the tomatoes, my dill, and I've got one tomato that's really big, and the rest of them are just average, I suppose. But what's funny is they were all planted from the same pack of seeds, but they're heirlooms. And I've got the owl there for the cucumbers to go up on this side, and that there for them to climb over there. So anyway, they're doing well. It's a beautiful day, although it's a tad hot. It's not humid, so it's not too bad, but it's going to be 90 today. I tried to get my outside work done early. I pulled some weeds and watered and picked up those sticks from yesterday. If you saw that reel of Penny, she loved playing with sticks. Isn't that funny? So it's not a very exciting day around Tracy Manor. Tracy Tries Manor. I don't know. What could I name my home? Patty on It's Lemonade Life has hers named Lemon Ash Manor. And I feel like I need a name for my house. We'll figure that out later. But anyway, I'll be back. Hi. Now it's really afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock. Y'all, now I'm about to prove a point. It is 87 degrees, but the humidity is 27%. That is unheard of in Georgia. I am digging it. Because you know what? There's a slight breeze. 87 degrees. It feels lovely out here. Lovely. Now, would I want to be out here in the full sun cutting the grass or something? No. I mean, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy with it. But I mean, standing here in the shade while walking my dogs, it's quite lovely. Yeah. Because I told them, y'all are not going to want to walk very far because it's really hot outside, and I don't think you realize that, because I was just going by what the phone said, right? Because I came out early this morning and pulled some weeds and watered and, you know, did all the exterior things that I needed to do. Well, I mean, they did walk a long way. They walked all the way from that side door to here. Why can't they do this out back? I don't know. I don't know. But Charles just having a fit to go for a walk. And here we are in the front yard. But that's okay. We'll come in the front yard all day long if he wants to. No, we won't. What is... Oh! That shit! God! What? I mean, what is going on? Oh my gosh, what is it? What is it? There's something buzzing. There's something buzzing. I mean, it's just getting... I can't... Okay, well, that was fun. What is it? What is it? I mean, it's... Ooh, okay. I'm trying to look in the phone to see if I can see it, because I can't... I mean, I probably can't see it because I'm ducking my head and running, but I just hear buzzing, and I don't want to get stung, you know, if it's a yellow jacket or something. I think it's black, though. I don't think it was a yellow jacket. I think it was a black jacket. It was a black jacket. I really have no stories for you today. I had a weird occurrence this morning. I guess it was an ocular migraine, but I didn't have the headache to go with it. I did develop a headache sometime later, but it wasn't like migraine level headache. I did check my blood pressure and it was a little high, but to be honest, it was high because, one, I started having this thing when I sat down in the tub, right? And it was like dancing prism lights in my eyeball of all different colors. I mean, it was kind of pretty, but it was kind of freaky. You know what I'm saying? Kind of freaky. And I was like, what's going on with my eye? So that stressed me a little bit, you know. And then I get out and, of course, get on Google. And it said, I've heard of people having ocular migraines, so that's what I Googled. Because I've heard of these. Actually, that is not what I Googled at first. I Googled dancing prisms in my eyeball. And it came up ocular migraine. And I was like, well, yeah, I've heard people say that they've had these. And it said it can happen without a headache. So I was like, okay, cool. It said it could come from high blood pressure, so I went and took my blood pressure. But like I was saying a second ago, I was a little stressed already. And then I couldn't find my blood pressure cuff, which got me even more stressed. And Charlie was whining, ridiculously whining, to go for a walk at that exact moment, which got me a little bit more stressed. And Penny was wanting to be held, which got me a little bit more stressed. So my blood pressure was a little bit up. But I don't believe it was up when this happened. You know what I'm saying? And then after our walk, I came back in and took my blood pressure. It was fine. I mean, barely high. So I was like, okay, is this a new thing we're gonna do now? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I will consult a doctor if it continues or happens again. But I don't know, it was weird. It was a weird thing. Charles is sitting so poised here. Charles, you're looking so poised, sir. You look like you're on duty, Charles. Charles! Oh, daggum. Back up. Why do you do that to me? Sheesh. Anyway, it's been a day of nothingness. Trying to work. But I'm very tickled about my squash. I'm not exactly sure when to pull it. Something I read on Google said to stick your fingernail in it, and if it went in easily, it's still immature. But once it gets tough, it's mature and ready to pull. I don't know. But I don't want it to go to, what do they call that? Go to seed? I don't know. It's still green at the bottom, so I don't think I'm at DEFCON level 3 yet. I think we're only at DEFCON 1, unless DEFCON 1 is the worst, in which case we're at DEFCON 4. I can never remember these DEFCONs. I mean, I hate it that they're deaf, but anyway. I should tell dad jokes. I'm really good at dad jokes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe I'm not good at them, but I like them. I'll be back. Hello, here we are at the end of the day. Well, hello, birds. They're so loud. Anyway, when I took the dogs out front, when I was on here earlier and I was out front with the dogs, Joan came out with Rosemary. That bird is so loud. Anyway, she said her friend Vicky came and stayed last week, and that a chipmunk just ran across the yard. Penny, you missed it. There was a total chipmunk running across the yard. Anyway, Vicky made a pot roast with carrots and onions, creamed corn, which I love me some creamed corn. Those long green French style green beans, or whatever, those really long green beans with almonds chopped up. Basmati rice with beef gravy. She said, would you like to come have dinner? Would I? Are you kidding me? For all that? Yes, I would, ma'am. I'm turning the sprinkler on for the grass. You know, the grass. I forgot what's sod. Anyway, I gotta go check the sprinkler. Hi, precious girl. Oh, phone's ringing. Okay, well, anyway, that was my brother calling, so had to get that.
You got me on the whip, girl. You got me on the whip.
You're gonna fall. Okay, so anyway, hold on.
Now look, you got it.
It's been a whole day of her wanting to be held. A whole entire day. Which is okay because I was having visual disturbances, you know. Haven't had it again. That was 11 hours ago. Hadn't had it again. Is it happening? Like, I couldn't tell it was happening until I got in the tub. And then I guess because I was staring at the wall, I could see it. But if I looked away, it wasn't like I could see it, but it wasn't like obvious. But then when I looked back at the wall, it made it worse. And it kind of made me nauseated. So, I don't know. I'm not too concerned yet. You know, if it continues to happen, then I might get more concerned. But Joan said she used to have visual disturbances. And she said if this is the only time it happens, it's probably not a big deal. She said, but if it starts happening all the time, then you need to go to, she said, the retinal center. All right, well, that's it for this video. This will wrap up today's version of Tracy Tries. It wasn't very exciting, but it's a video nonetheless, or none the more. Can you say goodbye? Say goodbye. We'll see you later. Okay, bye. See you later. I love you. Jesus loves you. Penny loves you. Do you love him, Penny? I'm not sure if Penny loves you, but I love you, and Jesus loves you, and I hope he's coming back soon, because I had weird eye things, and people be crazy, and I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Think of a name for my house, okay? Tracy Manor, the Manor of Tracy, Charlie, Penny, Tracy, Gracie. Tracy, Gracie, Charlie, Penny. That's the order in which the animals came. Manor. That sounds kind of weird. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm hanging up first. Okay, bye.